Hi, my name is Lawrence, and I'm going to be your instructor for VueJS Introductory course. Within this course, I'm going to walk you through a lot of these really cool things that you can do with Vue.js. If you're not familiar with Vue.js, there's a guide over here at vuejs.org, and we're going to be walking through a lot of these the functionality that's available within Vue.js. And there's also a really good comparison here to other frameworks such as Angular. So if you've looked at Angular and if you were looking for something that's a lot more lightweight, flexible, and easier to use and pick up and get going with, then maybe you want to take a look at Vue. So Vue is a great way to start introducing yourself to reactive type JavaScript, where you can create some content, bind some data, and utilize all of this really cool functionality, this two-way binding functionality that's available in Vue.js and some of these other libraries. So there's React, Ember, Polymer, Riot, and it goes through what the differences between the different libraries are. So Vue isn't exactly a full framework. It's a really lightweight version of some of these other more complex frameworks. But that's not to say you can't do a whole lot of stuff with Vue.js. And I'm going to be showing you some of the really cool things that you can do with Vue.js. So one of the things here with Vue.js is that we bind data. So we've got the ability to really handle data well and interact with that data. And obviously it gets synced with the data from the Vue.js application, and it syncs it to the HTML elements, and it makes it really useful and allows us to utilize it. So this is just that output data that's available within the application, and then here it's using that data. So I'm going to show you how all of this two-way data binding works. We're going to go through how we can create lists, and lists are going to be so easy, and it's just going to be amazing how much functionality you can create with just a little bit of Vue.js. So this is an example of two different lists. We've created some customized filters, and we're able to filter through all of these JavaScript objects and return back information. So that's one of the things I'm going to be showing you. There's other ones here where we can toggle different mouse events, and we can update again that data and tie all of that information together. We can also create these dynamic tasks lists. So something like this is one of the examples of the projects that we're going to be working on. And as you can see here, we can click it, we can toggle the colors, we can toggle the style sheet, and we can also remove out these tasks as needed. So, and this is another really easy project that can be built right from scratch with Vue.js with just a few lines of code. There's also where we can build our customized templates here, and we can set up default templates that get to load, and here we can see that all of that scope and those values are isolated. So even though we're using that same initial template, we have the ability to customize what the results are in each one of these. So I'm going to show you how to do those as well, and then even create our customized directives here in Vue. So this is just some customized directive that we're going to be creating through the course. And then also tying it all together, working with lists where we can search out huge lists. Here I've got an example of 50 objects that are being returned, and we can search through these lists and we can get those outputs. And this is all dynamically done within Vue.js. And it really makes it easy to work with data and control that data and output it in a format that's going to be utilized within your application. So all this and a whole lot more is going to be available within the course. I've also got source code included and links, so I do encourage you to work along with the projects and the code as we review it within the lessons of this course to really get a good idea and practice how to use Vue.js. So when you're ready, let's get started creating some amazing applications with Vue.js.